What's up, everyone?
Yo, 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 what's up?
Welcome to CloudNationTV. So, good to see you all, everyone. We got Vet, we got Ray, we got JD, and we got a special guest who will be coming in a few minutes. He's busy. He'll be there very shortly. So,
Woo.
What's going on, everyone?
Man, just gaming.
Yep, right. gaming, and more gaming.
Playing the games you love. Let's go.
So
I'm still trying to hit that to literally play all 1,000 games on GeForce Now. I don't know if I'm anywhere close to it because I keep going back to between Assassin's Creed 3 and then I did Assassin's Creed 3 yesterday. Then I jumped to Assassin's Creed 4 today. I did do a live stream earlier of a first look at Super Animal Royale, but that was there's a lot of raging going on in that game.
I think it's the point of the game.
I know it is. It's so frustrating. I don't know how everyone else is so good, and I think they work as a team, and I work as just my normal self. Go in, guns blazing, and hope. Yeah.
I imagine when you posted about it and you said you were going to try to keep your calm. I just imagine like in Tropic Thunder, that scene where he's got the two M16 like.
Yeah.
Well, and then Ashes was doing a Amazon Luna stream earlier, and I jumped in for that, and I think I caught a couple of times in the stream, in the chat, people were like, right, Meg was like, "Who's that person and who's player 3 that's dead last the whole race?" And then Ash is like, that was Vet." I kind of figured that, and they're like, somebody else was like, "God, I wish I could hear Vet was mic'd up so we could hear the rage." I'm just like, I don't rage. So I ended up typing there. I was like, yeah, I was.
You were doing the Garfield race, or you just stopped for lasagna?
Yeah. I mean, that's not easy. That brought back bad memories of Mario Kart from the Super Nintendo. Rainbow Road was the worst, and that was.
Rainbow Road was the best on the Nintendo 64.
Yeah,
definitely.
It was the hardest. Had to be Super Nintendo for that one.
Wow. Dude, I'm loving Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I've been playing on Stadia. Actually, it's a awesome port. Probably one of their best ports they did.
Is it your first time playing it?
First time, dude. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Love the game. So I've been playing that. It is amazing game. And then, hey, Ubisoft has their Rainbow Six Siege event, Showdown 6. Oh my God! It's like they took Red Dead Online, mixed it with Siege, and it's amazing. Amazing. What the hell is all this switching, everybody? I'm getting dizzy.
Well, I don't like to hide other people's face when I'm putting on the chat, so I'm
hide their face. Look. You got one guy in the corner of GeForce Now. You just hide his face. We'll be fine. Now,
hey, whoa. We're Cloud Nation. We got GeForce Now and PlayStation over on my other side. So,
GeForce Now, man, let me tell you something, guys. I tip my hat. They're killing it right now with the games. They're killing it.
They are legit doing 10 releases a week right now.
Yeah.
And like we did have a bit of a chat, was it yesterday, with the team over at GFN that was also there. And they actually have a backlog of games they're releasing, and they're keeping a number of 10 games a week right now. But they got plenty of games coming. So big stuff there.
Do we only play Avengers in this chat, or do we really game around here?
Speaking of which, I just brought Avengers for $20 on sale on the PlayStation. So
that means you get the Spider-Man. You get to play Spider-Man.
Man, I get to play Spider-Man.
I was going to say that. Is that what you're waiting on? Is Spider-Man to drop?
I was waiting for the Spider-Man drop.
I think they're still going to have some characters come out on Stadia and other PCs and other consoles and stuff.
You get all the second class characters, man. You will get the first class.
No,
Spider-Man.
They said Spider-Man will be on Stadia and PC. You just get to look at him. You don't get. He's just part of your team. He doesn't do anything. You don't get to play as him unless you're on PlayStation. still
You'll see that DLC content,
got around
but
the
you won't be able
exclusivity.
you won't be able to download it or accept it. It'll just be sitting there. It'll just be a button.
Yeah, that's real cool, man. I'm Thor, man. Watching Spider-Man fly over me. Wow, I wish I could play Spider-Man. Yeah, that ain't gonna work, man.
But what they didn't tell you is that as he flies over Thor, he's gonna look down at you and yell, "Get me on get a PlayStation."
Hey, when you got the money and you can buy exclusives, you can do that.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Kina. Is it Kina? Kina.
Dude, we got Meg in here. We got Mr. Bayram plays Paul, Mr. Urban World.
We'll catch up as usual. I just like to do the round table first, see what's up with everyone before we dive into chat. Let people write stuff up.
So, dive right in.
JD,
let me mute
what
myself.
have you been playing?
Look, man, I've been playing Deathloop right behind me. It's really
How
good.
is it?
It's looking man, it's really good. Like I'm being honest. The graphics are great. It plays real well. Okay. I'm not a fan of stealth games for real. Because as soon as you try to go guns blazing, there's like just too many enemies for the most part. Like it's forcing you to play more stealthily. But other than that part of the game, I'm really enjoying like the conversation. I'm enjoying like there's no stereotyping in the voice acting. Like, you know, he feels like an uncle, you know what I'm saying? Like a distant cousin. Like I just relate to him. So I love like all parts of that game. Wow. Like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. No cap.
Paul disagrees.
Trash.
Look, I'm looking at the reviews, and I'm everywhere. I'm hearing everybody loves this game, and I just want somebody who actually played that I know. Have you played it? Yeah. Is it worth my $60, $70?
It's a very polarizing game from what I've seen. It's people either love it or hate it.
Yeah. See, even Mr. Byron said, Cole is a legend though. Yeah, the voice acting, like the talking, the trash talk, like all of it, like the story is good. The gameplay, like I said, I'm not a stealth guy. If you're not really like that, you might be a turn off. But yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it so far.
When you say stuff like Metal Gear,
yeah, it's more stuff like Metal Gear. Like it's forcing you to sneak around, be quiet, like kill the enemies, like sneak attack, and not really like rushing in guns blazing. And I think that's maybe why people are not giving it a pass, because you can't really, even though it's there, they just put too many enemies. Like you're gonna die. Like
so it's definitely
there's Deathloop, so you're gonna die. But if you go on guns blazing, you're gonna die faster. So
it's not a vet game.
Yeah, it's not a vet game. It's not a
really love Metal Gear Solid.
Okay, I'm gonna have to think on that one. New World.
So mostly Deathloop for this week, and you've been thoroughly enjoying it.
Yeah, I'm enjoying Deathloop. And what other game did I play? Like I said, I picked up my Avengers for like $20, so I'm diving in that. And I played some Switch games with some friends yesterday. Played some Mario Kart, played some Smash Bros. Ultimate. So yeah,
awesome. That's good. Vet, other than the gas station simulator, played anything else?
I've got a few other things on the docket that I'm going to be looking at. I've got at least that one, plus I'm probably going to do, as I was told in the chat, Kina. I'll be doing a first look at that for my impression of it. So, but I think the best one's going to be the gas station simulator. I mean, I've already done bus simulator. I got gas station simulator next. If we can get lawn mowing simulator, I'm gonna make that an entertaining stream as well.
Nice.
And Ray, you've been mostly playing Black Flag.
Black Flag, I'm totally in love. I love that I can pay a group of women 150 whatever and have them follow me around the place. You know, I mean, it's like a pimp with all the women, you know, and they follow you around town, and I kill and fly and do all kinds of pirate stuff. The game is a beautiful port on Stadia, and I am loving the Showdown 6 on Siege. They have selected operators wearing Western gear, cool pistols. Very easy to level up your characters and get stuff and reach the tiers real easily. Loving that. And then what else have I been playing? And Madden. I've been playing Madden on my Shadow. You know how much I paid for Madden? $37 because of I got EA Play Royal. It's called the loyalty plan. So if you don't want to do the $14, or you don't want to do the you don't want to buy the game, they say, you know what? Since being just playing the basic EA Play, we're gonna give you this loyalty price. So $37, I'll pick that up. Is there some stupid stuff going on with the game? Yeah, but you know what? When I'm playing it on Shadow, which is in the cloud, folks, it's amazing. It's amazing. Amazing.
Nice.
Maker. Siege is stupid. No one cares about that game. God, I hate that game so
Yeah,
much.
I do need to work on Siege Maker Chaos. We got
better games coming out in like 2 weeks. We've got a game that
can't
move
wait.
on.
Can't wait. New World. Oh my God. I'm just like I'm having dreams of like killing wild pigs and skeletons, man.
Between talking for women and killing wild pigs, you might need to see it.
Guys, you better pre-order that New World, man, and hop in this MMO. That game is awesome.
That's actually my wallpaper, by the way.
Is it? See, look, Doctor knows what's up.
Ooh, you know what? Was that Windows 11 I saw running on that background?
I don't know.
Look, he's got PlayStation now, Xbox,
Mac OS, Windows Edition.
Holy cow!
Look, man, that's how you got to do it.
DrSpaceman is Cloud Nation, y'all.
So as for myself, I've actually got Link to show me the ropes as to who happens to pop in the chat as I'm talking right now. I got him to show me the ropes in No Man's Sky. I literally mentioned his name, and 2 seconds after his name popped into chat. So yeah, I got him to show me the ropes in No Man's Sky, and since then I've been enjoying this game. I did play when it first came out. Felt like after playing a while it became dry because there was no content other than the basic game when I first played it on the PS4 a long time ago. So I've been playing it on GeForce Now this week, and I actually just got my A-class ship and a bunch of stuff in the game. Really enjoying it. It's a humongous game that he kept working on since it first came out. Plenty of content that came out with it. So yeah, really enjoying this game. And other than that, I did play a bit of Assassin's Creed 3. I actually tried to stream from a tablet. I tried it out in the afternoon and I had good enough results. Went to do a stream in the evening, but when I tried it, I didn't put the Bluetooth controller on, and there was some stuff I changed around. When I did the stream, I used a Bluetooth controller, and everything else that I added, I think, just screwed the results, and the frame rate was horrible. So I was playing GeForce Now on it, but I think there was too much stuff messing with the Wi-Fi antenna. That's also the Bluetooth antenna at the same time. It's a Lenovo tablet that's worth like $250. So it would have been surprising to get really good results, but I still was able to get someone using the touch control. So I'll try to figure it around, see if I can make it work well and do another attempt in the future. But I'll really make sure that it works really well before I attempt it again because it was a bit of a
awesome. We have a birthday boy in the chat. Want to say happy birthday to Real Certified Doctor. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday from the CloudNationTV. TV.
We gotta get a theme song.
And also tomorrow morning, possibly I'll be doing my first look at Kina on Twitch using GFN. So keep a lookout for that. Should be fun. So just like Vet, I'll be digging my teeth in this one.
Let's go.
So, and Eddie should be arriving soon. By the way, I just got an update from him. He is daddying at the moment, waiting for his wife to take over the kids so he can jump online. So it should happen very soon.
He should just dropped it off with Ray. Drop the kids.
Man, I already got, bro. I already got a knucklehead. He better be in there doing his algebra.
He is. Well, he's
a picture. I won't show it without his
algebra here, algebra book here, and Fortnite over here.
You told him all about the cloud. He's on his phone.
Yeah. He's.
What are you doing in there, Dad? I'm doing algebra. Let me. I can't give you my phone yet. Let me finish this.
Dad, can I get your password to HBO Max? For what? I need it on my Chromebook. You know, which I'm like, hell no. But somehow he figured it out, and so I caught him watching some crazy stuff. You know, make sure you know what your kid's watching. All right, that's all I gotta say. HBO.
Parental control, please.
Yeah.
So let's look at the chat. We got Sednar. What's going on? Good to
Wonderful
see you.
supporter. What's going on, Sednar?
Maker of Chaos.
Chaos!
Again. One of our regular. Heard there is a famous Eddie
coming
up.
He's coming.
Very soon.
Eddie Murphy?
He's coming.
Meg nudging a vet. Last place must be vet. So guys, welcome Meg. Good to see you. And we got Paul in the chat.
Paul in the building.
Burner, you know it's late where he's at, guys.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
You know he's going to support.
Mr. Urban World is in the chat. Do we only play Avengers in this chat, or do we really game around here?
I played it for a bit, but I've shifted away from it.
Now we actually play good games. LOL. Keena.
We got Chariot Man popped in here.
Ooh.
What's up, Chariot Man Gaming?
What up? Shout outs to
I'm
him.
gonna
We was
catch
playing
up.
Destiny when the
Raven.
crossplay.
So it's
Drops.
Keena.
Raven.
The Deathloop is trash. And Ray, if you were a real American, you'd have Coca-Cola, Sega Game Gear in your collection.
You don't know what I have in my vault, my game vault. So shut up.
Open up the Ray vault. I almost said the D.
Yeah, I know you. Yeah.
We don't want to miss the stream up.
See you later.
Yeah.
We've already had that a couple of times.
Love Colt. I've seen people showing that AI being dumb as F, and mine and other people's they are on crack and find it easily. That's odd. So not sure what's that about. Kena is such a beautiful looking game. It's insane.
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, for brand new indie studio, they seem to really have knocked it out of the park.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Yeah, we have the birthday boy, real certified doctor. And Ray needs to work on the Siege game. Fix my crashing issue, LOL.
Oh yeah. He was streaming last night with when I was playing Siege. Certified Doc and him, they were on their PCs and his PC was crashing, but hey, things happen.
Yeah.
Part of the game. That says better games. By the way, that's Link. Welcome, Link. Good to see you. That says better games when we all know he's waiting for Hello Kitty Island Adventure Remastered. I can attest that 100% vet.
If that drops, I'll be the first to stream it.
Hey,
we have Rodella. Always here to heckle a little bit. No Man's Sky is amazing. Can't stop playing Warframe. One before I forget, how's it going, fellas? The Nation of Domination.
Chariot Man.
Appreciate it.
He's gonna get us kicked off YouTube.
Chariot Man, yeah. You know it, Deathloop.
Happy birthday. And Chariot Man Gaming, good to see you. What's going on, guys? Good to see you, man. Not going to lie, lots of good late nights with HBO. That's all I will say. What kind of content is on HBO?
No comment. No comment.
That's right. I don't have HBO in Canada. I was like, do we have HBO here? No, we don't. We got Crave, which is another channel owned by
Yeah.
another distributor that they pick up some of the content from HBO. Thank you. And Raven Anime is in the chat. What's up?
Yes. What's up, Raven Anime?
What up?
Thanks for coming by.
I'll be catching up to the chat. The chat's on fire. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, good to see you, Chariot. Deathloop JD.
Yeah.
Chartman Gaming, is that really you or are we clones? That's what you were talking about, Ray.
Dude, somebody tried to come in as Chariot Man and Mr. Paul Bayram, and they were not those guys. Eddie! Eddie!
What's up, Eddie? Player one making a comeback.
You shouldn't put him in the middle.
Please continue, Ray, with the story because that's important.
Bro, Eddie, let me tell you something, man. I'm trying to stream, and I got guys coming in there and they're trolling. So my mods, silenced them. So then I had Mr. Paul Bayram. Ray, look, man, let me help you out. Make me a mod. All right. Then I had Cherry Man Gaming come in. Ray, I can help too. I was like, oh, all right. So then I start seeing people getting banned, right? And I'm like, what the hell is going on? What's going on? And then I said, wait a minute. That's not Mr. Bayram's logo. And then I looked at Chariot Man's logo. That's not his logo. So, man, what can you do about these trolls, man? There's nothing, So just know who you making a mod and watch out. You got imposters out there. I don't know why they're coming after me, but
what did you do, man? What did Ray do this time?
Hanging out with JD,
Well, playing a real life version of Among Us.
bro, what was that movie, The Thing? That's like, it's insane. But I've been the past 3 weeks, I've been having some issues, but I kind of know who's doing it. But I always tell people, you know what? You always gonna have haters. You always gonna have trolls. If you don't, then you're not doing something right. So you just keep it going, keep it doing. Because I'm gonna keep streaming and I'm gonna do my thing.
Ray, I gotta tell you, congratulations, you made it. When you have somebody creating fake accounts,
yeah,
bro, you made it, man.
That's what I'm saying. What did you do? What happened?
He's the big time. That's what it is.
Ray's the new John Lennon of gaming.
Well, wait a minute. I don't want to end up like I don't want to end up like that. But dude, I mean, there's there's people with issues, and sometimes I don't know. I just game, man. You should be able to game on whatever platform, and you should be able to do whatever you want. So that's my thing. Yep, shaking my damn head too, man.
That like I said, that you guys have hit the big time.
Got me over. I think. Got me over 100. I think I got over 150 views. So thank you, trolls. Appreciate it. These clowns messing with Ray need to apply to their local circus. Yeah. Mess with Vet. I dare you trolls to mess with Vet. Don't call them out.
It's nobody's going to do that.
See, they won't mess with a crazy mad person. Vet, he'll come to your house, folks. He'll come in your sleep and come get you.
He'll come out of the
hide
cloud.
your kids, hide your wife.
That's right. That is the boogeyman.
Just doing something. Okay. Just needed to resolve something in the chat. So anyway, Eddie, what's going on with you?
Doing good,
Good
sir.
to see you
Sorry.
back in the game.
Sorry, I'm very sorry. I'm 20-ish minutes late. That's why one of the reasons that I had to step out for a while for the content. But I'm happier than ever. Things are happening, and they said, "Yeah, no, it's time for a comeback."
By the way, congratulations again to you and your
Thank
wife
you.
for the little expansion.
Yes, Lucas Player 4.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's beautiful, man. Congrats.
awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
So,
But yeah, no, I'm excited. I've, to be honest, I have been away from content creation and streaming, etc. But I have been gaming a lot. I guess I hate to admit it, but I had spent more time on Rocket League than I should because
Where's Ryzek?
there's too many
that's
games,
usually
man.
installed. Like, you say you play Rocket League and Ryzek pops up.
Yeah, say it three times.
3 times.
3 times.
Ryzek will pop up in the chat. So I've been played so many Rocket League that I don't know. I know I should not play that much, but now I'm just doing the weeklies. So every Wednesday, actually, today it's the refresh of the weekly. So I spend like, I don't know, 1-2 hours playing. I finish the weekly. I say, okay, I'm not touching this. I guess it's because at the last season of Rocket League, I paid the season pass, which is like $10-12 or something like that. And if you go through the 100 levels of the season pass, you basically get your money back. So
Nice.
I made it on the past season to the 100 levels. I got my money back. Now we are in the middle of the season, and I'm all the way almost to get my money back. And what you do is you get the money back, and then you buy the pass for the next season. Yeah, no. After this season, I will de-escalate a little bit on Rocket League because there are so many games coming by the end of the year that I'm looking for.
FIFA. FIFA's coming out, and I think I just saw something on Twitter. I totally forgot, but Pro Evolution is free,
AKA eFootball.
eFootball. Oh yeah, that's right. It's eFootball now.
It's eFootball, and apparently a new FIFA will be going the same direction.
Ooh.
Similar direction. There were some rumors.
I don't think so, man. Not
money.
EA. That's the money.
Remember, when we predict stuff, it always comes true, especially when the doctor predicts it.
It's the devil.
Oh man.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Man, EA, I don't see that happening as well, Ray. What is the cash grab from EA currently?
Madden.
Pretty much all of their franchises.
Madden, FIFA.
Anything where you have to buy add-ons, or buy anything.
I was having this discussion. Wow, I think I was on your chat last time, or in somebody else's chat. Curiously enough, the valuation of Ubisoft, which has a lot of much more titles than EA, it's around. I'm gonna round it up to 7 billion. EA valuation currently sits around 24 billion. So
But
like
it's all contracts they've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got FIFA, they got Madden, they got NFL, they got NHL, they got
Apex.
Need for Speed. I know, but
And don't forget, it kind of fell through not too long
Apex,
ago because they decided to expand it. But they had the contract for the Star Wars games as well.
right.
Which is a
that's
major
true.
IP.
That's huge, huge. Yeah.
Sims is huge. F1
Yeah.
racing.
No, Apex is making a huge comeback as well.
Yep.
I think but the really big thing is the e-play. I mean, $14-15, you can actually play Madden, you can play FIFA. You don't have to spend all the money on it.
Oh, Ray,
Just-
that's not the latest version, right?
What?
If I'm not wrong, the EA Play thing, it's not like Ubisoft Plus.
no.
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 It's what they call the vault. Like
Right.
the old games go to the EA Play.
But if you want to, but they have ePlay Pro, And if you want to play Madden 22, and if you want to play FIFA 22, or even NHL 22, you have to play that EA Pro.
Gotcha. But that's only for PC, though, too.
What's that?
It's only for PC.
Yeah, it's only for PC. EA Play on console because, like, I'm playing Knockout City, and so I got EA, so I get that for free with EA Play on PS5. And I just paid for Knockout City, kind of like what you were kind of alluding to with Rocket League. Mm-hmm. Like, I just paid for the deluxe edition because I had EA Play, and it was like $10 since I already had EA Play. I just went ahead and brought it.
Yeah, Maker of Calls is saying here on chat as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just got Madden 22 because I was like, ain't no in the hell I'm gonna pay the like $60 for Madden, not in the condition that it's in, but for $37. So they have a thing called the Loyalty Edition. So I paid $37, and it's actually pretty cool. It's actually I feel that's okay. I'm getting my money's worth.
You know, over a long time, EA has been trying a bunch of stuff that he keeps trying and pulling back on. Like, I remember, what was it, about 10 years ago,
Thank you, Paul.
Yep. The FIFA 22 is 10-hour trial right now. About a week.
You know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing.
Tweeted that out like yesterday. That's old news.
So... yeah, about 10 years ago or 8 years ago, EA was actually trying out cloud gaming just for trying out games to see if you like the gameplay. And the quality was really not good, but it still gave you an idea of what the gameplay of the games was. So they tried it out for a few months, then they pulled it out. And yeah, there's the trials. They keep coming back. I don't know if they had them for a while now, but it's stuff like that. They keep trying to see how the public reacts, pull back on it, and EA changes a lot over the years.
Hey Doc, isn't that like what Nintendo Switch, tried to do with Control and Hitman? I mean, they have those games in the cloud. I thought they were actually going to do like Nintendo Cloud.
Well, remember though, a while back, EA's got they're working on their own cloud service. Gaming service. It's project. I can't remember what the project title is called, but they've got a project that they're working on to do their own cloud gaming service. So I don't, that could be something down the line that maybe they bunch it in, kind of like what Ubisoft Plus does. And it could be a similar thing because we've seen EA. They already have EA Play. You can tie it in with Steam, or you can use their own. They have it available via Steam. It's on Xbox Game Pass. Right. So if you have that, if you pay for Game Pass, you get EA Play, but you can do the same thing over on Steam. You can just go through their EA Play store app that they have. But the only downside is the Pro is only on PC right now, which I know they get a lot of flack. But like I said, they're working on a cloud gaming service. So it wouldn't surprise me that transitions at some point, whenever they roll it out. If they roll it out, that the Pro is going to transition that way.
Got it.
Nah.
Yeah, I just sent the link in the private chat for what that was talking about.
EA says too much. Well, they said about this, right? But then we haven't heard about anything like in a long time. I think we heard about this. We are at the end of 21, and when did they said something was?
Oh my God, it was so a while ago, wasn't it?
I want to say it's the beginning of 2020. I know we had a pandemic and etc., but
this article doesn't say when.
Might say down below.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Doesn't say at all.
Wow, that's interesting that they don't even have when the article came out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like
you like name. I won't recall the name, but there was Project something.
Yeah, that I cannot remember what it was called.
Project not Titan, but something like that. Atlas, yeah.
Titanfall. Oh wait a minute, that's
Atlas.
Anthem.
Oh,
I still see that on the in the vault, but can you even play that game still? I thought they were supposed to snatch that game out. Close the servers. I don't know.
Yeah, you can, but you know, it's a shame.
I mean, they got a bunch of games coming soon. I mean, obviously, we know FIFA's coming for most stuff, but console-wise, you got NHL 22 dropping October 15th, Battlefield 2042 November 19th, Grid Legends comes out next year, and then they have an unannounced date for PGA Tour and Dead Space.
We don't have a basketball game for the cloud.
There's no live.
No new basketball game.
They gave up. EA. I don't know why they gave up on it after 19. Or they said they just didn't want to compete with NBA 2K, which I thought that was stupid. I mean, 2K.
I enjoyed live. I like
live. 18 and 19 was really good.
I agree with JD.
That's something I'm interested to see because, for example, it's going to be a PGA Tour by EA. There's going to be a PGA Tour by 2K. Mm-hmm. So that was an interesting deal.
Both now.
And this one, all it says is EA Sports PGA Tour. It doesn't even give like a. Here, let's do this. There's the link for it. Because I don't, it's tee up your inbox. They don't even, there's really not much on here on their site, what it shows either. Just it has a couple
I think they were going to have Tiger Woods do the motion capture and he was on his way, but he crashed his car.
Oh, man.
You're going to get a sued now.
Oh, man.
Well, it looks like from what the website says is it's EA Sports PGA Tour FedEx Cup playoffs, so you play all three legs. We're gonna get booted. I'm not a party to this lawsuit, please. Just leave me out of it.
I'm telling you, that boxing. If you guys seen the boxing game, they got a boxing game that looks freaking amazing.
But is that by EA?
Hell no, that's not by EA. That's a
Is it the PR one or the?
They need to bring Def Jam.
No, back. On Xbox, isn't it? I've seen clips of it. It's got where you can do like rock and all that.
I think
bring back what, JD?
Def Jam.
Oh,
shit.
Right, I don't know what rappers they
would
have because it will just be
like
mumble
Jam,
rappers
like Fight for New York
rappers.
or
what Flavor Flav? What the hell is he gonna do? What the hell is Flavor Flav gonna do? They're gonna have what, the battle of the mumble rappers, man.
Yeah.
I just want to fight night. I want to get a fight night game in the cloud. That's all I want. That and NFL Blitz, but I'd be happy with that. Spring, it comes out spring of next year, so it'll be at the very end of spring, right before like June is probably when it'll drop.
Nice.
That'd be a fun one to play.
Even NBA Live, they said they wasn't. I'm looking at an article. They said we're not launching a new NBA Live HD product this season. Instead, we're expanding our vision, leaning hard into the new leading edge platforms and taking the time to ensure we deliver against the opportunity for our players. So looks like they're looking at like 4K and all that stuff for NBA Live.
Or it would make sense to build out the best version you can and watch how 2K continues to screw their sports games up.
Right.
Will you actually see your player when you're hitting the ball?
I guess we'll have like texture packs.
Well, what gets me with 2K is the biggest thing that I don't understand with 2K is they did such a great job on the 2K football franchise, and they've done such a shit job on everything else. Like, how do you go from doing such a great job with 2K football? You get your hands on basketball and you just run it dry and straight down into the gutter.
I think because
you ruined WWE. You did the same thing with wrestling. They just shot that one straight down the hole too.
But Sega Sports was a part of that though. when it was on the Dreamcast, because
Well,
Sega
yeah,
Sports
I know.
Team.
That's why Madden is the way it is because they have complete and utter control over that entire sports franchise. They have no competition, which is why they can make they could make a game and just update the roster, say it's $70 and people will still buy it.
Microtransactions, Vet. That's what they focus mostly on. Is
well, yeah, that's
shoes, the clothes.
That is why I didn't waste $60 on that game, and I feel bad for anybody that wasted $60 on Madden.
No,
I don't know if you guys remember there was a Game Awards edition where they say, and the winner is I gotta pay for the microtransactions from EA. The winner
is I heard about that.
Great, this is the boxing game we were talking about, right?
Yeah. Look at how smooth.
I just want another Rocky box.
And actually, I seen the Xbox and the PlayStation this game on the cover. So
customizable. See, this needs to be in the cloud. Like, I would be okay with that. I mean, I would be effing terrible, but.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I guess no. I want to take the hits. No. They announced, but EA said when Stadia launched, EA said 5. We're giving you 5 games. They've already given their 5 games. When FIFA drops, that's game number 5. I can bet you 10-1 they won't bring anything else.
We might see a version on GFN. Okay, it is on Steam.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there you go. I can see that on GFN.
There you go.
GFN.
Raven, you got a better chance of Mafia dropping and coming back to GFN.
That's going to be on xCloud, PS Now, GFN. There you go.
Yeah.
That's why you only see those 3 logos.
Plenty of cloud option. Plus, it's going to be on Shadow, so that's another cloud.
Boosteroid. I see.
Yeah, I heard
Raven Anime.
I heard a lot of good stuff about Boosteroid over in Europe. So I know Hell Monkey is talking a lot about it.
Yeah.
Apparently, you get a subscription, you get loads of games with it, and the performance is pretty good. Apparently. Yeah, I don't see EA bringing more games unless Stadia drops some money for another contract.
Not going to happen.
Probably going to be expensive.
Stealth drop call coming soon. It's coming as a stealth drop.
It could absolutely happen, but as it's going right now, we don't know. There's a lot of stuff in the air.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say the sports titles because the games doesn't change. They could keep coming, but NBA 2K22 already proved me wrong.
Don't get Chariot started on 2K22. Don't get him fired up with that NBA.
There's no city out here in the States, I'll tell you that. Not out here in the States.
What if EA ended up like testing out their cloud system with live, and like live would be like, instead of doing like live 22, 23, it's just live forever or something.
Yeah.
And then they just update the rosters like we talked about before through the cloud. And it'll just be like
Vet and Doctor talked about that. He was missing the action, JD.
He was rocking. He was busy playing PlayStation. He had to get them platinums.
For sure.
He gets bronze.
Because that's the thing. Assassin's Creed is headed that way with Assassin's Creed Infinity. Halo Infinite is headed that way. There's plenty of franchise out there that are going with live service and formula. That you got one game like Destiny 2. And you got one game. They keep patching it up and patching it up. As it stands right now, there's no Destiny 3 coming. They just keep boosting in Destiny 2. And it's the last thing they announced with the Witch Queen and content.
Yeah, the Witch Queen, yep.
Yeah.
They basically announced this is not the last DLC. We're planning on keeping Destiny 2 around and keep expanding the universe around it. So, like exactly. You keep people invested in the same game, the same universe, but keep adding content. It's bringing mucho dinero. So,
all right, let me play the devil's advocate here on the other side. Every single year, those sports games sell a shit. Oh, can I curse here?
Of course you
Yeah.
can.
It a lot of games.
This isn't a family-friendly show.
And shit, just realized I forgot my beer. I'm gonna grab it as soon as I finish. So they continue grabbing a lot of money just for rosters update, and $60 is cheaper than I don't know if they give it for free. And it's not only $60 off the game. They still inside the game they make a lot of money with loot boxes and the ultimate teams. It's where people go crazy with the money. And for them to move out of this formula is just if it's not being convenient to them. They're not gonna change. Like the thing that is winning doesn't change. So it will take it's interesting that the fans of these sports titles is almost like Nintendo fans. They complain, they say a lot of things, but then they go ahead and buy it.
Yeah, I mean, how many? You're spot on with that because look, every year Madden rolls out. As soon as it releases, what do you see on social media? Good God! I mean, the Madden haters come out in droves, but they're the ones that they've already bought the game. So you're complaining about something, and then next year, you know darn well they've done this for what? I've lost track how many years that they've been doing the same method, and everybody that complains are the same people that are still buying the game.
Well, that's just like Detroit Lion fans still keep going to the games, win bags over their heads.
Guys, I'm gonna get my beer and be right back.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
But
well, that's the problem, Doc. That's the problem with Madden is the lack of competition. If they had competition, whether it was 2K or somebody else, you would see them doing better.
Well, Maximum Football was, if you know the Canadian company Canuck Play, they did the Maximum Football. It's an awesome game. You should try it out. So Maximum Football, which is Dave Winter, excellent guy. He owned Canuck Play. He sold it to a company called Modox, the guys that do Lost World, Modus, what the hell, MOX. Yeah, they've done Lost World. They've done some other games, but they bought the football game and they promised to advance the football game. I actually loved playing Maximum Football, and they had Doug Flutie. Doug Flutie was the star on the cover. So who knows, man? There might be, another. And then that 2K is working on a arcade football game.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's similar to like the NFL Blitz style, because if it's not, I remember with the Xbox 360. If I don't remember, if you remember, EA had Madden NFL they had an arcade version. It was like 3-on-3. It was real quick.
Oh yeah, me and my friends played the hell out of that game.
If 2K goes that route, I'd be okay with that. That would be something I would play. But we also have access football to compensate for those, because the biggest complaint you see with Madden is the franchise mode. And we know that EA, they can give you whatever you want they put little trinkets here and there for franchise, but in all reality, that's not their priority. The priority with Madden is always going to be what makes them the money. And unfortunately it's the ultimate Madden. It's those stupid cards.
I love playing access football, but I was talking to Ryzak about it. The only thing though with Access Football though, man, is graphically, if they really need to update. But I know it's an independent company, but I think once they get their graphics updated, it's going to be a hell of a game.
Well, I would be interested to see what it looks like on the Series X, because it just released on the Series X. They're still working to get it kicked out for to launch on PlayStation 5. So when it drops on PlayStation 5, JD, you need to stream that so we can all see what it looks like.
Yeah,
all of that is with any companies, big companies that are holding something like that. there's no change that's going to happen unless there's competition. So we're seeing it with eFootball is coming in a ring with their free-to-play formula where you only buy the content you want. So if you're just playing a tiny bit, then you don't have to buy the full game. But if you're a hardcore gamer and you really love that game, then you have to buy the whole shebang, which will end up being more expensive than if you had the full title. But it's a bit like cloud gaming. For the longest time, there was nothing happening. Sony had theirs going, and they were doing nothing with it until NVIDIA started working on GFN. It was slowly gaining momentum. Then Stadia came in with a platform ready for usage by the users, ready to connect to the TV, and it rocked the boat of the gaming industry, and it got everyone really working on their cloud gaming formula. xCloud happened after, and a bunch of other platforms started happening everywhere because someone put their foot in the arena and said, "Okay, it's on. We're doing it." Same's gonna happen for a sports franchise, unless they keep on. That's the problem right now. Like, was it Maker Chaos said that only a select group are getting the rights to the team, so whoever gets it always usually wins out. That is actually making bad sports game. The fact that they have the monopoly over it, they're making more money, but they're not allowing people to compete with each other to make the best NFL game or the best PGA game or the best whatever sports franchise game. So they need to allow more people to do the games, and whoever, like, okay, for 3 years anyone can do NFL games. Then in 3 years, whichever one has the best result is going to get an exclusivity contract. That would actually help get the game rolling.
They just need to get rid of the exclusivity contract.
Or what? Or just get rid of it. Exactly. Just do like they did back in the day. You know, there was so many.
There was not so much money involved, Ray. How much do you think EA paid the NFL?
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. You know what it is? This it's billion. Look, there's enough for everybody, folks. The cloud is about to be in the billions of dollars. Gaming's about to be in the billions. All right, there's enough for everybody. Stop being greedy. Stop it.
See what's happening is video games is becoming the new growth platform. Like TV, entertainment, like all that's pretty much maxed out. Video games, like all these normal companies are looking at the video game, they're looking at esports, they're looking at all this stuff, and next thing you know, that's why they want these deals. They want to lock in, like these companies want to lock in these deals because video games is that growth market, and they're looking to capitalize off of the gamers. Basically, is what you see what's going on right now.
Absolutely.
You're right, JD.
Well, you've also got because of the limits that EA has done with basically not allowing anybody to make things, you've got individual people that are finding ways to make updated versions of a game. I watched several YouTube videos of this company that put together. Hang on a second.
Shut up.
Okay, now he's back. So while he's he's back. No, he's not back. So while he's finishing, an example on FIFA. I don't know if you guys know on FIFA, but you have the teams, the major teams from Europe, from US.
Yeah.
But some other countries, they don't have the rights for the teams because the rights were sold to Pro Evolution Soccer.
Yes.
And now it's gonna be the same thing with eFootball. You saw the Messi, it's the cover boy of the den, and on the other games it's gonna be a generic Messi on the team. So, and on FIFA, the deal is you can. I was playing against Lee on his 24-hour stream, and I went with the Brazilian national team, and he went with the England national team. The Brazilian national team, although most of the players are on the distributed teams, the Brazilian National Team Association didn't got the rights to FIFA. So the names of the players playing on the Brazilian national team were generic names. It were not the official players. So it is a little bit complicated for the companies to make these sports games that is globally, because in NFL you have the teams from US, NBA you have the teams from US, and the players from those teams. Now, when you have FIFA, it is a little bit larger scale than the amount of things. Okay, gotta check 2022, but that's not gonna make me buy the game.
Not having Neymar and
not on the Brazilian team, but you have on the PSG.
Got it.
It's a very complicated business. Pretty much the entire sports,
because you were in the middle of something and I stopped you.
Oh no, that's I was just saying, there was, when it comes to like the NFL, there's a YouTube channel that took ESPN NFL 2K5 and modded it to basically have the 2021 Madden roster, updated the logos, the roster, the team names, everything. So you essentially have NFL 2K5, but with the
I actually got a 2020 Tecmo Bowl. I had to I downloaded it and put it on my NES.
Community, when you piss the community off and you don't listen to them, the community can do stuff, and the modding community, when it comes to games, can figure stuff out way better than I can. I don't know how they do that stuff. I wish I did, but I'll take it. If I can get an updated version that's not Madden, I'll play it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the modding community, man, is just so crazy how, like, this is a thing, man, where like the companies don't listen to like their consumer base. The consumer goes and makes goes mess with
What's up, Refredo?
What up? And
see you, man.
And they mess with these things, and they make these mods, and then it forces, like, we got to do all these things to force a company just to like do something good with their game. And it's like, you have all the money, you have all the research, you have the R&D, you have the people, you do survey, you do Q&A testing. Like, what do you guys like? It's like y'all looking at one little thing and y'all not looking outside the box. Like, I don't know what y'all doing in these sessions, man, because I don't understand it, man. Like,
how old do you think that motion cap is, man? How old do you think Madden motion cap is? Do you actually think that shit was made this year, last year? Nah, man. If you put up 18, 19, 20, 21, it's the same damn motion movement. Yes. Yeah.
Why do something bold when you're already making tons of money?
Paul said that on Twitter earlier.
They can make
today.
more money.
But you know what? They don't do that shit for the hockey game. They don't do that for the hockey game, though. When I've
just out here in Canada, Ray.
It's the good old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It ain't broke because they're still making with it. It's broke for us because we're pissed and we're not getting better games.
Playing the same damn
but
motion.
It ain't broke for them because they're making money anyway.
Right.
Making money with the least amount of effort. But they can make more money. They could put a little bit of effort and make more money. That's what
the sports discussion. There's gonna be back the NCAA games as well, right? I heard something.
Yes. Yeah, they're working on that.
In by 2K, by EA.
I think it's EA.
Because I remember there was a time that those games would come out, and then there was a time where they said, fuck the shit.
Let me tell you, my favorite team is the 49ers. And Jimmy G, each time I do a season, he gets hit in the leg. He does the same motion capture with his knee.
He does the same thing in real life.
That's a very good point from Maker of Chaos. What they could do is release a game with a season pass. Like, okay, you got Madden 20, it'll carry you to Madden 2025. here's a 5-year season pass for that game. 5 years, we're releasing the new edition, the new generation. It's something they could have done.
Yeah.
It's what's something they could have done as well with, I know I'm going a little bit away from the subject, but GTA 5, it is a 3 consoles game now.
Yeah, PlayStation 2 had GTA 3, GTA 4, and no, what was it? Anyway, there was a bunch of GTAs on the same consoles. Then GTA 5 went across all them consoles.
Yeah, it was the PlayStation 1. PlayStation 1 had like the older GTAs, yada yada yada, and then PlayStation
1, 2,
2
and the Brit
like
one,
like London and all that other stuff, and then GTA 3 dropped on PlayStation 2, and then you had GTA 4 on PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and then GTA 5.
Dude, my son
forever.
is so
GTA
happy.
PlayStation
The
4,
PlayStation Showcase.
1,
Woo!
PlayStation 5.
GTA 5 is coming to the PS5. I'm like, bro, you got it on 360, PlayStation, Xbox, PC. I mean, damn.
All it needs to come to is Stadia.
Now we're getting Vice City on big Vice City.
Yeah,
San Andreas. I could do some San Andreas. You know, the coffee code.
They need the negative one. I'll believe it when I see it.
I know what you're talking about, Ray.
Black coffee.
I actually did the code, y'all, and it's legit. You want some coffee? Come in for some coffee.
Uh-huh. Okay. We got Polaris Sock in the chat, fellow Canadian.
Hello. The return of the King Eddie,
Polaris.
player 1. Yep.
What the hell?
So, by the way, Eddie, what can we expect from your content in the near future and the further future?
So, okay, I will be back with streams starting tomorrow.
Excellent.
So every Thursday night probably after 9, it's gonna be Thursday is gonna be my GFN Thursdays night. So when I'm gonna be playing together with Vet that's gonna get a tattoo. GeForce Now for life.
Yeah, there's apparently a poll to get raise money for me to get a GFN Forever tattoo right here.
Nah, dude. Put a tramp stamp right on your bottom back, man.
So Thursday night, I'm gonna be playing a game from GFN. We got a racing, which is gonna be the game for the Thursday. On Fridays, I'm gonna be gaming. I don't know what. It will depend on the mood. And during the week, it's gonna be videos, either shorts or a little bit longer videos, like tech reviews.
Nice. Can't wait.
Nice.
Can't wait. Nice.
Yeah, like I don't know if you guys see. I just finished installing this shit today. It is Guitar Hero. I got with the Nintendo Switch that I bought, and I'm working on a video like a reason to buy a Nintendo Switch in 2021. Switch, no, Nintendo Wii.
No fair. I can't reach my guitar.
Nintendo Wii. Yeah.
I can't reach my guitar. No fair.
Look, man, I killed Guitar Hero back in the day, and I had it on the 360.
I got a few of those.
I did.
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
pretty
real
good
thing.
at Guitar Hero, but I could only do like it on easy mode. I can't when you started adding all of the whole guitar. I was done. I got booed off the stage within seconds.
My wife was trying to get me to get the Rock Band drum set out of the garage, and I'm just like,
yeah, no. So I got the guitars, the 2 guitars and the microphone with the Nintendo Wii and the scale as well. The next step is me to get the drums.
Nice.
The drum kit.
Nice.
Drum kit's gonna be, because that's gonna be part of the video. It's one of the reasons to get a Nintendo Wii. I got the Wii. I got the 2 guitars, I got the microphone, and I got the scale, and I got 4 controllers. $50.
Nice.
Hey,
Impressive.
Nice.
But yeah, I still haven't gotten my wife to agree on the drums yet.
Buy him and say it's a gift. Here you go, honey. Here's an anniversary gift.
Let me show you an anniversary gift my wife got me when I was playing with the Wii.
That's the sign. That's the sign. She's like, "Yo, Ray, I'm trying to be nice."
No, JD, you're right, man.
At least she didn't get you a shake weight.
Yeah.
Oh, you will never see me with one of those things in my face.
Ray, can we get a confirmation of you doing a Just Dance stream? Are we going to get a confirmation you're going to do Just Dance live?
Hell no. Hell no. Hey, you know what? I'll give Eddie. I've seen Eddie and shout out to Brian. I've seen those guys do the Just Dance. You will not see my ass do the Just Dance. Ain't happening. Not happening.
I'm gonna get Ray to do the Just Dance, man. On those skates that she was talking about.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, man.
Yeah.
We broke the vet.
Dude, the Wii, man, look, if you're into retro, man, you better the Wii, you better get up all those games, man. Because yeah.
Ray, do you have DJ Hero though in your collection?
Oh man, let me tell you something. I actually, you know what? If I go to a gaming event, that's probably something I'm gonna look. And I got to get the turntables too.
Oh yeah,
gotta get the turntables.
Man, I should have held on to that. Yeah.
So yeah, that's something I want in my collection.
And the headset, you only hold on one side.
Yeah, no, I got the Guitar Hero, got Rock Band.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, I mean,
Rock Band, DJ Hero, Guitar Hero, 1, 2, 3, whatever. Rock Band 1, 2, Aerosmith edition, like all that.
This is my favorite though, right here. This is my favorite Michael Jackson Experience.
I didn't play that one.
Oh man,
some good stuff about that.
Some good stuff.
Can't beat it.
Some good stuff.
Dan, I wish I said that. That was too good. I wish I said that.
It's the dad instincts. They kick in at 2 kids. They're getting good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Wii Sports.
Oh yeah, a lot of.
Oh man,
Wii Sports.
Wii Bowling was the best bowling, man.
Wii Bowling, and then there was the Wii Resorts, which had the extra thing on the controller. If you remember, then it became a controller itself. But there was a special thing you put down on the controller that would give an extra sensation.
Yep.
But Mario and Sonic and the Winter Olympic Games. That was my thing as well.
That's
a nice party game. And even if you want to play with the scale, there are some bobsleds and things that you would sit down on the scale and do it. It was pretty fun.
Yeah. Motion Plus. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Real certified.
Yeah. Yep.
I actually looking at the Xbox. I've never been much of an Xbox game, but I was looking back at my achievements, and the game that I actually got the most achievement completed on
Ninja.
Actually this one.
Oh, was it? Oh, look at you, 55%.
There you go.
Yep.
Getting in
I
shape.
thought you were going to say Fruit Ninja. I thought you were going to say Fruit Ninja on the Kinect.
Yo, everybody need to show their game scores.
The fitness game on the Kinect was actually, it could be hard when you were putting yourself into it, and it was very fun and a good workout. I really liked the principle that it was tracking your body and all the movements, and without having to hold a controller to throw at the TV by accident and break your screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, I was definitely going to get a Xbox One just for the Connect, just for the exercise purposes alone. Like I was going to caught one. Then they started double backing on that and going back on that. It's like,
I got my Connect Christmas and hooked that bad boy. There was some superhero games you could like. They had a superhero game that you could do your motions and your superpowers would come out. Hell, there was a Marvel Connect. That was pretty cool. Good times.
Good times indeed. They haven't done anything with the Connect for a while now. Xbox legit.
Oh, Connect is gone.
Yeah, that's dead. That's
bro.
That's dead, bro.
Yeah,
that's in the graveyard.
That is the Wii U, man.
I was looking into the like if there was any fitness games around, and other than Just Dance, which there's nothing.
I mean, no, they got
there's only the weird ring thing with the Switch, and that's it.
I mean, if you still got a PlayStation Move, you can they got some stuff. I forgot.
Some recent
forgot
games?
who it was. Look it up.
Like I'm talking actual fitness game. Like I'm saying like
2020 fitness game.
Like Just Dance, I don't count it as a fitness game. It's a dance game. Yes, it does make you move. But I'm talking about a real, the Ring Fit.
Right.
The Ring Fit on the Switch is pretty much the only one right now we can see.
Who had the basketball? You bounce a basketball. Fitness. It was you just bounce you do tricks with a ball. Was it? And God, I'm trying to think who was on the cover of that, but it was ridiculous.
Doesn't it get sweaty in the VR though?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had the PlayStation VR before, and I'm not sure I want to do sports with that.
So that VR 2, you might want to.
Well, there are people playing that. What's the Beat Saber?
Beat Saber. Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah.
And shit gets serious. Like people get pretty sweat on that game.
But then again, it's not a real sport. It's not a real workout.
It's not a fitness game. It is a you're right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Something that will track your results, to look at your progress. Like, okay, you did manage to make your movements, like the Kinect used to do with a fitness game.
Oh, believe me, there was some VR fitness I did, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh, Box VR.
Holy
PlayStation 4. Boxer size.
Boxer size?
It's called Box VR. It's on PSVR. That was 2020.
Speaking of that, don't we have VR news with the something in cloud can't some VR?
Oh, I gotta look at it.
Something in cloud came to VR?
Yeah. They were talking about something. There was rumors or something with a device. I know last week we said AR.
Yeah, they were showcasing glasses, but
right.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yoga Master, October 2019 on the PS4.
Quest 2 track calorie burn through all the forms of tracking. It has the controllers and the cameras. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as popular like you're saying, DrSpaceman. Like if you're talking about like a popular thing, like there's nothing outside of Just Dance or just like you said, Ring Fit. There's nothing popular right now.
Just to get you the Nordic bike.
Get you a Peloton, get you a Fitbit, get your Apple Watch or something.
Yeah.
Just liked it in the game factor.
Yeah.
Because it was an interesting twist on it to bring it in a video game that it was doing a full track into your personal file and that you were interacting with it. that I did like back then. So,
hey, y'all hop on this Fitbit. Hit us up.
I got one.
We'll. Yay.
So here's the story. I got this thing here. It's called Mi Band from Xiaomi. And I have this, it's Mi Band 2. Currently, it's on Mi Band 6. I found this like hanging around on one box. And I said, yeah, you know what? I'm going to start using this to help me track and be a little more active again, because since I work from home, I sit down at this desk in the morning and then I leave this desk at 6 p.m. and then I gotta go get the kid and I don't have much time.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I got this thing and I said, let's see if this will help me a little bit get the motivation to be moving again.
See, man, I applaud you because look, I still have it in the box. This is a Skechers performance activity tracker. Yeah, it's a just junk.
So, did you guys talk about the latest games of the week?
Talking about Kina?
No, we could talk about Kina. We talk about Deathloop as well.
JD was talking about Deathloop and how he loves it.
Yeah, it's Deathloop. We were talking about that it's very polarized.
Shanti.
People either love it or hate it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude, my wife had a thing for Shanti, and I said, you know, Shanti is not into women. You know that, right? Shut up, honey. He's look. She's like, I would leave. She was gonna leave me for Shanti. I said, Shanti don't want you, sweetie.
So JD, how many hours have you put on?
How many hours did I put on Deathloop? Not many. I think I did like 3 hours. I've just been so busy. But as far as since you wasn't here, I'll just recap real quick. Like I think it's a little bit polarizing if you're not into stealth games, because I'm not a big stealth player. But the game kind of forces you, even though it's like open world and you can go in guns blazing, it kind of penalizes you for going in guns blazing, especially at the beginning of the game where you don't have any any of the items, later items in the games that you get to keep, like the guns and stuff. But the graphics looks good. The voice acting is superb. The story is good. So
Happy
far,
birthday again.
Happy birthday. Real certified doc. We'll celebrate. Eat some cake.
Call it a day. And but the graphics, I don't have no problems with the graphics. I have no problems with the voice acting. I have no problems with the story. It's just probably people are polarized with the gameplay mechanic, where it's kind of like forcing you onto a certain path.
So yeah, you were describing it a bit like Metal Gear Solid, where you have to sneak a lot around and you got a lot of enemies.
Yeah, you gotta sneak around. There's enemies on alert. Like you can't, like, as soon as you alert one enemy, like they're standing by like 2 enemies, and then like 10 will come out from nowhere. You know, it's just like stuff like that. And you're just sneaking in the buildings, and it is like you don't know where you're going. Like, obviously it's your first playthrough, the options are wide, and you just don't know like how, like what path I want to take. So even though they'll pull up like warning signs, like because the game is like going back in the psyche, like in time, so it'll be like, don't go here, like too many enemies this way. But even still, even if you go another way, there's still enemies that's on alert, and they can still alert all the rest of those enemies to your location. So
I got a game I need to mention. I've been playing on xCloud. It's not as big as Deathloop, but it's called Skatebird.
Oh, I heard about this one,
bro. Let me tell you something, man. I can't ollie with the damn bird. I crack up because the bird rolls off the skateboard and falls on the, just rolls on the ground, and then he's got headphones on. He's listening to music, and whoever came up with that concept though, man, that is pretty cool. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to grab my board with the bird and all that. But skateboard, wow.
I tried that for maybe 5 minutes and then said, man, I have here on my Epic account the Tony Hawk game, Pro Skater, that it came out, that I bought it. No, I'm not gonna be playing skateboard when I can play Tony Hawk. And then I went ahead and closed it. No.
Yeah, the Artful Escape looks freaking amazing.
Heard some wonderful thing about it.
Yeah, I seen Link play it, and Maker of Chaos was telling me about it. I mean, I've seen electric guitar, and you playing it, and you just doing guitar rips and flying in the air. Looks great. I'm gonna have to give it a try.
But back to Deathloop, I think being someone who enjoyed a lot of Hitman, I think I'm gonna enjoy Deathloop by the description that JD gives.
Yeah, I could see you enjoying that if you love Hitman, because it's similar. It might not be as like, especially in the beginning, it might not be as like in Hitman you can like do so much, like you can like change into an outfit and all that, like and all that stuff, and be in disguise. You can't really do that in Deathloop, so it's like limited in that area, but it's still like finding a route, assassinating whoever the visionaries, and figuring it out the path.
Is it more like mix between Metal Gear Solid and DSX?
More Metal Gear and Hitman.
Okay. Just seems to be an audio glitch. Are you guys hearing an audio glitch? Or?
Yeah, I'm hearing
that.
Is it me?
Yeah, and his face is about to freeze.
Yeah, it's the speaker going into I think it's feedback from the speaker that's going into the microphone. And your mic is
did you
right
mute
now.
him, Spaceman?
Yeah, he's muted right now. He muted himself. I didn't mute him. Yeah, I hear it. It's good now.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Yeah,
it's the speakers that were doing like some reverb into the microphone. It wasn't doing it earlier though.
Yeah.
Curious.
Sounds good.
All right, I think I fixed it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's much better right now. It's actually
Because I was trying to. There was a download that started running in the background, so I had to cancel that shit. That's why it's all about the cloud.
You try to play games in the background on the podcast. That's what got caught.
Gosh, I was just playing Crash Bandicoot. God.
Speaking of downloading games, there is a game that's coming out before our next podcast. That game is New World.
Yes.
Next Tuesday.
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
I saw somebody posted on the Reddit page on GeForce Now Reddit if anybody who thinks that game's going to show up on GFN.
It's possible, but I doubt it.
That's a massive game
My thought is I would see it on Luna before I'd see it on anything else.
Yeah, at the moment, I don't think they have any plans for cloud. You were going to say, Eddie?
Nope. I agree that the no was no for GFN and the yes is for Luna, but not as of right now.
Luna, come out to Canada, damn it.
If you want to play New World, you gotta have a PC at least until next year.
What are your thoughts, though, Eddie, of it showing up on Luna once full controller support though shows up?
I don't think the controller support is the barrier, because you can still play Luna. There are games you can play on Luna exclusively with keyboard.
It's the same with GFN. Humankind is limited to keyboard and mouse on GFN, so they can do the same on Luna.
Yeah, so It's probably something that I don't have any idea why it's not there, because it's easier, but that doesn't mean, I don't know, the size of the team, maybe to perform the testing to make it available on Luna. So they probably said, no, that's not our focus right now. We have a lot of pre-sales that we gotta make sure that everybody goes fine, and then I guess the next step would be bringing on Luna, and then it still needs to be discussed where it's gonna land on Luna, because Luna currently it is a subscription service. You don't buy the game, so how it would land on Luna?
True.
Well, now they're doing channels on Luna, so they got the Ubisoft channel, and now they have a family channel.
Yeah, but all of those channels are subscription services, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
As will be their retro channel and even the
MMO,
Plus.
MMO channel. I don't know.
But,
I don't know.
There's the head of Amazon Games did confirm that it will definitely happen. It'll go on Luna eventually, but they just don't know when. So it's in the future. And my guess is what happened is because there's been a lot of delays behind that game. There's also been other games that have been canceled at Amazon Games. They struggled to get a game out of there because starting a game studios, like not every studio can knock it out of the park at the first game like they're doing with Kina. That studio is their first game and it's getting stellar reviews. Getting a game studio started and doing some good quality games is a very expensive and complicated endeavor. And as for Amazon Games, they had a few miss, and now they're really needing a good hit. And they put all their resources behind New World. And before putting on controller support, Luna, Cloud Gaming, and a bunch of other stuff, what I think happened behind the closed doors, okay, we're stripping down everything we don't need. We need a good game out of the doors. So anyone who's doing other projects around it that will need quality check and more resources, even though it's minor, drop it, work on making the game a good game. So they're going to deliver the game, and there's going to be issues. It's going to happen. It's a major game releasing. They're trying to make it as good as possible, but there's going to be issues. So the game is going to come out next week. Then they're going to spend at least a few weeks making sure that everyone can play the game without issues, because there's going to be specific builds out there that will have weird glitches, like those EVGA GPUs that bricked because there was a malfunction on the GPU. Apparently, it was the GPU itself that was defective, and New World had uncapped frame rate in the menu that actually brought out those issues. So a bunch of EVGA GPUs just bricked because of the game.
Right.
But there's going to be issues out there that are not even defective parts, just incompatible hardware. Drivers need to be adapted to the game. It's going to happen over the next few weeks, next few months. So their game right now is to deliver the game and make sure that all those issues that people are encountering are resolved, because it's a PC universe out there. There's a lot of builds, a lot of different builds. And they're going to make sure they support it with new content going into the game. Then they'll put in controller support when they have cleared a bunch of those issues they're going to encounter when the game is out. Then they're going to also put in Luna. Even though Luna, when they first announced it, they said it's pretty much a rig with an RTX 2080. You install the game. If it works with Windows, it works on Luna. It's as simple as that. There's still more to it.
Do it at the UK launch.
Yeah. So
you want to make a big impact? Hey Canada, hey UK, guess what? We are now. You guys got Luna, and guess what? We're also dropping New World for waiting and watching other people play in the US. Here you go. Here's New World.
That's when you're going to see the next time we do a Wednesday show. We're going to see a big purple couch and DrSpaceman's environment there. He's going to come out with them Luna pajamas.
Look, stop paying Rihanna all that money to do her damn lingerie. She's getting paid by, how much they paying her to do the Amazon? Come on, man.
Got some cool swag.
Yeah.
I don't have any swag. I just got a background that says GeForce Now. I ain't got nothing.
You got to pick a brand. That's what they give you. You got to pick a brand.
I mean, I got a Chromebook and a MacBook, but you know.
Yeah, that's
Vet is the exclusive GT Gran Turismo 7 car. You get to unlock. You got all the banners.
I hope that Luna leaves early access and expands to more locations all at once. I think
that's a bigger step from Luna than bringing New World. Yeah. I understand New World is a game, but it's a game that it's a genre that it's not for everybody. So it's a genre on a game where you will. I don't know if you will be bringing players. Probably bringing players if you are expanding the service to more countries.
I'm gonna tell you though, when I was playing that beta, there was a lot of players in that beta, man. I seen a lot of people's names. Sure. I had a lot of people helping me out. You know, when I was getting eaten by a giant alligator, and some guys came over and helped. I think this is going to be a massive MMO. Really is.
Is it a game that you will be spending a few hours a day, Ray?
You know what, man? I'm going to tell you something. I would play this more than Elder Scrolls right now. And I love me some Elder Scrolls.
Are you playing that much of Elder Scrolls?
No, because I'm dude. How much? I mean, I've been doing Elder Scrolls for God knows how long. You know,
never seen at midnight.
But this, I'm telling you, this MMO is something fresh. I played the alpha and I played the beta, and this beta, I mean, I seen what they did. It's like night and day, and it's something fresh, and it's awesome.
I played 3 days. I played 3 days. I made it like level 25.
But I see Eddie's point though. Like expanding the platform makes more sense.
Yeah.
Than just getting one game on the platform. One. I mean, I get that you have. It's a niche.
Agree.
It's a
I agree.
niche.
I agree.
You have
I agree with Eddie.
Select amount of people playing, but you expand. That means now they. I mean, just think of the couch mode. That in itself, if you got that enabled on Luna and you expand to the UK, you expand to Canada, how many people would be able to take advantage of that? Someone in the US be able to play with their friends and just give them a link and be like, all right, here, let's play some, Garfield or something. Maybe not that game because that's dumb. But I'm just saying. I mean, but I mean, I think they're in the short term that makes way more sense to expand because with all of these new features that Luna has to offer, it makes it 100% sense to do it that way.
No, I agree. Expand it out. Just imagine Stadia, Google made a game and didn't launch.
No comment.
Ain't no comment.
Go ahead, Ray. Yo, touch that real quick.
It's all on you.
I want to hear your opinion real quick.
Bro, I already got death threats, and I checked underneath my car for bombs and explosives. Man, I ain't touching that.
He's got enough problems. He don't need to be touching that one. Let's go add to
you can purchase games outright. Can't on Luna. It's only a subscription base. That can change. You can already buy DLC on it.
But and I mean, you could say the same thing about xCloud, but they've already said the same thing that their goal is to allow purchasing at some down the road. So it's not like Luna can eventually do the same, implement that concept as well.
The market is changing fast. By the way,
look at her. Good for Meg, man. Wow.
Or you put over 100 hours into New World. Happy to do it again as well.
Will you do that, Ray? And Ray and Spaceman, because you guys will be buying New World.
Yeah, y'all should do a stream, co-op stream. There you go.
I'm asking you guys because I am not a big
That is my
MMORPG fan.
wallpaper.
But see, that's the things. A lot of people say, well, there's different gamers out there. Not everybody is going to play a Deathloop. Not everybody's going to play a New World. There's different types of gamers. But I will say, MMO. A lot of people, we need a new MMO. And
I just want to flex my new paper as well.
Mine's Eddie's. I like Eddie's as well.
Yeah. But that's what Destiny. That's why everybody claimed on to Destiny, man. It was the MMO for shooter MMO.
I just
right?
want to stream.
That broke that mold of like player PC MMO games, for console, and then. So now, you just got all your different type of players, man. And even Final Fantasy 14 is coming out, and I'm trying to get it. Like, I like Final Fantasy 14 is still going strong and live. Like, and I'm getting into that. But, man, for me, it's the controls, man. It's the controls. Like, I tried the Elder Scrolls, even Final Fantasy 14. It's just like all the menu options is like everywhere. I'm just like, I grew up on consoles, so I'm just like, man, it's just like,
you know what? I'm
everywhere.
I'm gonna chase that.
I did both, but I still lean towards controller-based stuff. So
I love controller, but you know what? Playing with my mouse and keyboard and playing New World was not that hard, and it was actually fun. It was like I said, man. I had fun playing it. It was something got myself fresh.
MMO.
That's a flex. MMO mouse.
Everybody can afford that fancy technology, them fancy mouses, and them PlayStation 5 headphones.
Right,
I mean, I did buy a PlayStation 5 headset, so
I am a little bit like JD. I grew up around consoles, although what I played on PC was most FPS games. There are a lot of people who grew up playing RPG games that makes the jump to MMO like this, because it is
World of Warcraft,
the same thing, but it's bigger, right?
World of Warcraft is a huge MMO that a lot of people play. I used to play back in the day Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy MMOs. I used to play till 5 a.m.
Yeah.
So I've been looking for a decent MMO. I love Elder Scrolls, but I'm looking for something fresh and new.
I've played a bit.
Did you play 14?
Elder Scrolls and haven't been able to get into it. Final Fantasy 14 is interesting, but still didn't captivate me as much. I would probably like it if I gave it a good try again. But New World was instant. It was an instant love story. I tried it, and it's like, okay, I'm really digging this game. And yeah, I applied to be a New World creator, and I'm going to stream it a whole bunch. I know I will spend a lot of time playing that game.
I'm not a New World creator, but
you got freedom. You got freedom is what she's saying. You're not
like Meg. Explain. What does that mean?
Yeah. Why isn't that you can't stream it, Meg?
I don't know what does that mean.
What does that mean? Ray said he got the freedom.
Go, everyone. Take care. Hey, Paul. See you around, man.
Paul, get some sleep, man. Get some sleep, man. You are up too late.
Have them trolls. Stay strong, man.
So guess what I'm playing?
It's not powerful enough.
Well, let me tell you what I'm playing New World on. It's on my Yes, I still have Shadow PC, and I play it, and it plays freaking awesome. It plays awesome. So that's what I have on my. That's like, it was so easy to get into. It plays smooth. Yeah, I couldn't do that on my regular PC. I couldn't play it either. It'd be like, but on my Shadow PC, it's like buttery smooth.
I did have dropping out crash. Like we did last week. You was dropping frames like we did last week on the show. We just dropping out.
I don't know what the hell that was. Vet.
That was. Why is everything when shit goes wrong? It's always on me.
Because
I can go into somebody else's chat and I get blamed for stuff. I sent a nice message in Meg's chat and her internet for her entire region went down.
Yeah, I heard about that, man. I heard about that. I said, Will,
and I get blamed for it. Like I was literally the last message sent, and then everything went to shit. So of course I'm the one to get blamed.
I heard poor Meg. You know, shout out to Team SPG. But anyway,
yeah, I understand why Meg cannot stream because her internet, her PC is not power enough. And I know that, Meg. I was trying to edit a video yesterday, and man,
it's not vet rate. I told you it's because it was you were playing Siege. That's your problem. That game is stupid, and that's what happens.
That game is not stupid. I love that game.
That was the other day,
well,
man.
See, it probably was because I asked to join her team, and then I got sidelined and put on the bench. So then I was like, send a nice message, and I killed the internet for the whole game.
So you bought the game because you was sucked at the game. So you just like, look, I'm gonna
I didn't buy the game. I have Ubisoft Plus. I don't have to buy Ubisoft games. I don't pay for. I have a subscription.
I said you ended the game.
Oh, of course.
Look at it. The kills.
I channeled my inner vet rage and just shut the internet off for Canada. I said nobody's getting it.
You know, the worst thing to do as a streamer is when the stream shuts off and you still think it's going and you're talking and you have no clue, and then the hell is he calling me? He was just in my chat. Bro, your stream is down. What? Yeah, your stream's down, bro. No, man, you guys are. Oh, damn. Yeah.
That literally happened. We was playing Knockout City, me, DrSpaceman, and Kiefer, and my stream on Twitch, like it was just me talking, and the rest of it was just black up until like the last couple of matches. I was like, hey, what happened to that stream, man?
No, but it wasn't my internet going down, but I don't know what the hell I was. Oh, I was playing Marvel's Avengers. And I streamed for over an hour, and nobody commented on YouTube. The screen was green. All you couldn't see anything. It was just a big green screen, and all you could hear was me talking. It took Cloud Gaming Dad to pop in an hour and a half later and be like, "Bet there's nothing on your screen." And I'm like, "I've been playing for an hour and a half. How the hell did nobody say anything?" So I go on another computer and look. I'm like, "Sure shit is."
Yeah.
I got nothing on there. I'm like.
Yeah.
The effed up part is the fact that people are talking in chat like they can see shit, and nothing happened. It wasn't working.
So Vet just needs a podcast. Vet just needs his own podcast is what he needs.
Yeah.
They'll just tune in.
Yeah. I love Ubisoft. That is one of my favorite publishers. And Far Cry 6. I can't wait. To play Far Cry 6. Go to Cuba. Yeah, troll.
I mean, you got to try that.
I don't understand why nobody said anything. That's what pissed me off. Is nobody said anything. They just acted like the stream was fine. I get if it was 5 to 10 minutes, but an hour and a half you're letting me play a game and nobody can see anything, and you're still chatting and answering questions. That was bullcrap.
That because we're used to seeing that green writing behind you, and we just thought you zoomed it too much.
Right. They didn't want to see the logos anymore. There's like too much.
I'll break out the old background with all the logos, like I'm a NASCAR driver.
But when you're in the game, though, Chaos, when you're in the game and you're into the game, sometimes you totally like forget the chat. And
I mean, the chat, they make fun of me, so I just straight up ignore them anyways. But I
hate pointing out tech issues of streamers. Unless it's Vet, then I complain as much as possible.
That's not just you. That's literally everybody does that. Vet, your sound is all choppy. Why is that? Deal with it. You're either getting no sound, you're just going to get my voice and silence from the gameplay, or you're getting nothing at all.
Turn your mic down. You're too loud. Hey, your game stream is too loud. Turn it down.
Leave. Bye. See ya.
Oh, man.
I didn't forget the chat. Somebody forgot to tell me that nothing was showing up on the effing screen.
I had a few times. Actually, Eddie was there for one of them. I had just gotten my PS5. Was playing the original Ratchet and Clank, but remastered, and I was like, the chat is silence, like nothing showing up in the chat. Like, what the hell is going on? And I see like viewers popping up and down, no chat. I'm gaming. I got a chat window open. Like, what the hell is going on? At one point, I decided to close my chat, like refresh the YouTube window. Then I see that whole chat load up. People were like, I guess he's not reading his chat, and put a whole lot of comments like, oh, what the hell? It happens to me all the time. My YouTube chat will freeze and will not update.
It's because YouTube messing with their stuff. They're updating their live and their streaming stuff.
They need to stop doing that shit when we're live, though. Don't they know we're trying to make money for them? Shit.
Yeah. Man. It's crazy.
Oh, man.
Spaceman, I don't know how much time we got left, but I have a question for everybody, which is, what is the game that you're most anticipating before the end of the year? I know you and Ray will probably say New World, but I want to hear from everybody.
Sure. JD, you want to go first?
Yeah, Battlefield 2042. That's my most anticipated game. I've been waiting on. Yeah, I've been waiting on a modern Battlefield since Battlefield freaking 4. Was it PS3? It was a long time ago. And I can't do any more World WW2s, WW1s. Like, I can't do no more of those. Like, look, don't do that.
Future Soldier.
Yeah. Future Soldier, present day. Give me that shooter. Plus, they're mixing all the battlefields together. You get your Bad Company. You get all the battlefields throughout the history, man. So it's gonna. So I'm excited for 2042.
Get killed too much.
Man, squad up, man. You got to get in the squad.
I get on the field. Out.
That's Call of Duty, man. You thinking about the wrong game, man. Look, they got the camps, they got the respawn points in Call of Duty. Look, no. Battlefield, you go in there with your squad. The maps change. You don't know, like, you could be winning 1 minute, the next minute, you like, what's going on? Everything is changing. Yeah.
For me, it's definitely Far Cry 6. Ever since I played Far Cry 5, the Seed, Joseph Seed and the Seed family. I played New Dawn, and then I went back and played Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4. Earlier back in the day, I played Far Cry 1 and Far Cry 2, but Far Cry 6, it just looks freaking amazing. I like the story. I like the little doggy with no back legs, and he's in a little wheelchair. You can have you can have a damn alligator as your, like, you know, on by your side. But you got a backpack that shoots rockets out, man. And you're in free. And I lived in Cuba for 2 years, so to go to Cuba. And then the actor, oh my God, the villain, and this guy. I mean, come on, man, his face.
Oh, yo,
I can't. That's my game right there. And I love Ubisoft. If you look at their games, detail. I mean, even to the graffiti on the walls, how the rust on the cars. They're a game that's just detailed. When I played Division 2, I actually walked in a coffee shop and there was the damn menu board inside. I mean, Ubisoft, their detail on their games is amazing. So I can't wait. Far Cry 6 is my game. Yeah.
Vet.
I was going to say the same thing with Far Cry 6. I've never played the first one or the second. I think the first, I started diving into 3 and 4, but the first Far Cry game I ever played was 5. And I was hooked on that, but the way that Ubisoft is able to tell the stories in those games was one of the things I loved about that game. I mean, I like to be able to kill just anybody, and I've done that in every Far Cry 3 and 4. I just have fun with that. I have fun with those games. The storyline is what has always sold me on any of those Ubisoft titles. Watchdog Legion was another one with an excellent story. Then and then they've got add-ons. Far Cry 6 has already said they're working on. They've already got a couple of DLCs that will be added on. Some crossovers with Rambo. I was right that one when I heard that that was a done deal. They have another one. I don't remember what it was because Rambo took over. That was all I needed to know was that they're going to do a crossover. If I can play as Rambo, and I'm good. I'll be happy. That'll be the only thing I do.
You're talking about Far Cry. Far Cry 3 is great, right? The villain of FarRy 3, Voss.
Oh my God, was he just evil? Evil.
Crazy.
I thought it was
crazy.
Just the very beginning.
Nice.
Isn't he actually the kid in Far Cry 6?
No.
Wasn't there a rumor that it was?
Yeah,
the same
but
character?
they cleared that rumor and no. But
even in the Himalayas, man, when the guy he killed a guy with a pin. Bro, the villains, which they are making a game with wait a minute, are they doing a game with no, I'm sorry, that's Capcom that's doing a game with the villains. I thought Ubisoft was doing something.
Well, Far Cry 6 is going to have a thing. I don't know. I know it's going to have a mode where you get a storyline for each of the villains in 3, 4, and 5.
Right. Thank you.
It'll be a separate storyline, kind of like what they did with Watchdog Legions with the Aiden Pierce campaign. So it'll be a separate campaign for each of them, but it'll be kind of like a prequel. So you get to see what made them all go batshit crazy.
Gotcha.
In essence, I mean that's basically summing it up. You'll get to see what made them end
love
up the way
my
that they were.
revenge stories, man. The rebellion and the if you saw the trailer.
The open world is what sells me a lot of times. They put so much detail. Far Cry 5 was outstanding for the amount of detail. And you could do the gameplay, but open world games I struggle with. Not for the game itself, but to focus on the mission because you can get lost in those games, just wandering around aimlessly and doing other stuff.
First female fighter too. They've always been men, so this is the first time that you control a female fighting, against the evil dictator. And that dictator, man, like I said, that's one. Like, I can't wait.
Well, Maker, see what you need to do is if you find a Far Cry game gets a bit repetitious, play it like I do. Then it's a completely different storyline every time.
See, that's
I played Just Cause 4. I played. I quit playing that at one point the last time I streamed it because it literally spawned me in, and I somehow every time I respawn into the save spot, it's right where I left off because I ended up causing a massive war in a small village. So now I'm stuck. All you saw was just explosions everywhere. I kind of started an all-out war and then just kind of bailed on it.
Spaceman, for you, it's New World, Far Cry, or something else?
Well, New World for sure has a lot of my attention, but Far Cry 6 I'll definitely give a try, especially like back when I was in college. I did go to Cuba for a few weeks for some studies over there, so it'll be nice to see that kind of environment and maybe bring back some memories, or really fun memories of that trip. Other than that, I'm really curious to know how Halo Infinite will end up. If it'll be good, if it'll hold up to the hype, or if it'll be a disappointment. I did try
the previous campaign or the multiplayer.
Both of them. I did try the technical preview, the last one, for the multiplayer. Had a blast with it. It was amazing. And there's another one for the next 2 weekends. I just got the invite the other day, so I'll definitely be jumping back into this at least this weekend that's coming. The campaign I'm really curious about because they've shown nothing on it. Like they haven't even made a teaser about it. We still don't know what a campaign will look like. So I'm really curious to see where they're going to go with this. So what about you, Eddie?
All of the games you guys said are interesting me, except New World, because I'm not an MMORPG. But I'm gonna go a little bit different with Forza because I played one of the games that I'm most playing on Stadia was The Crew 2. And then I said, all right, it's time to stop. You had enough. And I'm looking forward maybe to start a new gaming, a new like racing game. The Crew was like almost like a looter and racer because you would race at the end, you get the loot and then you improve your cars. But I'm curious to see how that's going to be on Forza because the trailer was amazing. And
what's it take place in Mexico?
Mexico.
Yeah,
it's
amazing.
Forza
amazing.
Horizon 5. There's the fourth one right now on Game Pass that you can play. And it does feel a lot like The Crew 2 when you play it, but the driving feels better and the graphics looks better.
Yeah, and they said they have multiple modes like that you can play with friends. They even have a battle royale mode that I'm curious to see.
What doesn't have battle royale nowadays?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell means. Jen even joking about what that means. Guns popping out of the car and then you're gonna shoot.
Didn't they have a game like that on PlayStation years ago? I swear there was a game I remember. JD, come on.
Yeah, with Anthony Mackie.
Talking about Destruction All Stars?
Twisted Metal featuring Anthony Mackie.
Twisted Metal.
Oh man.
I'm actually for racing games. I'd be more excited for. I'm kind of interested in the new Need for Speed that they're working on. That was always my for racing games. Had always been my go-to.
Yeah, the police. I used to love the chase when the police would chase shit. And then they went into then they went to straight Fast and the Furious on us.
Did we talk about that last week? That Anthony Mackie has been cast to play a Twisted Metal.
Yeah. I believe we did.
I think we did.
Ooh, Burnout.
Burnout was another good one. Burnout was a great one.
Yeah.
Burnout's good.
We all know what everybody really wants. We just want a new Crash Bandicoot game. That's what it comes down to.
Careful, that's how you wake up Jam.
Well, I think it is that. But another game that I had a blast, or like a really blast, was Riders Republic, and
that was fun.
Yeah.
That is coming to on OB Plus, and I will be playing that because I want to see what else the game has to offer that it was not on the beta.
I was the boss at that. Ask Meg. I dominated every match.
They sold me on that, man. So when I got in the game with Ryzak, and we went from dirt bikes to rocket bikes and racing across the desert, that was fun.
I guess that's gonna be the game that's gonna say, okay, Rocket League, I see you when I see you.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, just think between now and like next year with the amount of games that are coming out, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
You know what? I agree with you, Meg. I really tried to get into the Crew too. I used to love watching. Shout out to 6'4". I used to love watching his Crew streams. But what the hell are you doing? My son just creeping in here, about to beat his ass.
His dad.
Yeah, but Riders Republic, I'm sold. Honestly, anything that Ubisoft does, I love Ubisoft. Love them. I think they're great. I'm not trying to get Ubisoft swag or anything like that, but I think, especially their studios in Montreal, I think they make some of the best damn games.
Removing the timestamp of this year, the game I'm probably the most hyped about is Assassin's Creed Infinity.
That one, I want to see that one as well. I really like the Assassin's Creed games, and I've only ever played when I started with it. I think that whole franchise, I was never really into it, but I got into the third one, and then I kind of went from there. I will be really interested in how they do this new one.
Oh my god! Sorry,
we got to zoom in, baby. We got to zoom in.
I was trying, but it's hard. I have a few action figures there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they are in the dark. Never mind.
Yeah.
You know what, Holtz? I would do the same thing, buddy. If they offered a swag for an Assassin's Creed hoodie, I would take that in a heartbeat.
It's crazy, man. I'm like the only one that's not playing.
You just pulling in on yourself.
That and I got my Ray doll.
Is that Ray?
Ray doll.
Ray doll. Oh man, Ray, you're muted.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Ray is speechless.
No, he knows he's muted. I bet you he said something.
I've been feeling pain in my leg, man. Doctor, you ain't sticking pins in that, is it? That's not a voodoo doll. Ooh, like that.
That is crazy. I am like the only person that is not a.
We got him.
Got him.
God.
Got him. Got him.
Yep. Assassin's Creed hoodie for swag, definitely.
Yeah, they got amazing. I got a friend that has a assassin. He's got the logo tattooed. I'm like, man, you're an idiot. But anyway, yeah. What's that? What's that, JD?
Halo Infinite. Now we was kind of talking earlier about like Madden, right? And like their ways of coming out with Madden all the time and making money, right? If Halo Infinite comes out this year and it's like broken, do they get a pass for trying to be like, man, it's just they're not getting Forge, they're not getting the XP stuff for multiplayer. Like a bunch of stuff is like missing. And if it comes out that way, is that like, you know what I mean? Like we're waiting on a full game from Halo Infinite, like this full implementation, but you're giving us like a half-baked game. Is that where video games are going, where like it's kind of like mimicking Madden in the sense where you're just giving us a half-baked game and putting patches, and then but you'll get a pass for doing so?
Well, I also have to look at the sign of the times too, man. Like a lot of like COVID kind of screwed up a lot of studios and certain laws and stuff, how people work in spaces and stuff, and that might have changed a lot. And then also, they're giving you Ultimate Game Pass. Shut up! Damn it, we went and bought Bethesda. What else do you want? And they're getting ready to buy another studio. So, you know, but what I've seen from the gameplay and the videos and stuff like that, I don't know. I got, like I said, I got to play it. I got to play the game and see. But yeah, they are cutting a lot of stuff out. But they've been doing that a lot with a lot of other games too, cutting stuff out. Uh-oh.
They're discussing my tattoo that I'm apparently getting.
Just makes me wonder if the game came out last year, what would it have looked like?
Yeah.
You didn't see Craig the 8th? Everybody remember Craig? Craig the gorilla? You didn't see that? They got laughed at. There was so many memes, you know, and they said, damn it, we got to scrap this game. We got to push it back.
How does Kenya comes out and looks amazing graphically, and you got all this money in the first party studio title, and but anyway, back to the main point at hand, like everybody else's opinion, like is this where games is moving forward, where you got a AAA studio and they just patchwork a game in?
I don't know. That's a hard question because there are games that are like Kenna. It's a story game. You go play and you finish, and maybe they release a DLC with some extra stuff on the story. I played Phoenix Rising. Great story. I had a great time playing that game, and I finished and said, okay, now it's time for the DLCs. And there are service games like Destiny 2 and
Bingo.
like Halo is going to be. And Blink got it right here.
Yeah.
To be honest, the new meta, companies are going to push out what they can on the build on top of it, and then they're going to continue. You know, that's kind of software development happens today. You release your software, and then you go and release patches and patches and patches.
Cyberpunk.
And it's what they call fail fast. So you can fail fast, see what you did wrong fast, and then you can improve. Kind of these games that are games as a service, that's games they're gonna live for a while. I think is gonna be like that.
How do you think will Assassin's Creed fare once it comes out? Assassin's Creed Infinite.
Because they're taking that approach, right? They're taking that approach of a live service, and that's another thing. Like, are they going to release a full game or a patchwork game where, like, and we saw what happened with Outriders, like we saw what happened with Cyberpunk. You know, we look at Halo and we're like hoping Halo doesn't fall into the same trap, but Halo's looking spooky, and so. Yeah, Assassin's Creed. There's some bugs. I just had a coworker today, and he was showing me. He's like, "Oh yeah, I got Assassin's Creed. It was on the Valhalla." He's like, "Yeah, it was on sale. I copped it, whatever." But he was showing me the glitches in that game. He's like, "Man, look at this. Like, this is what happened to. He saw all the glitches." So I think, man, it may fall into that trap.
Just I don't know if your buddy was playing on the PS5. I remember playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag on the PS4. It was when I bought the PS4, which I bought on the week launch. I got a Black Flag and I got a FIFA. Black Flag on the launch was a broken game, man. And everybody was saying how bad that game was because it was the launch of the console as well. Like you enter on the boat and the boat would just dive in the water. There was those glitches. I guess if it's the same thing, it looks like it's a thing of new generations. Like Assassin's Creed with new generations, I don't know if they perform the best. But I'm curious as well to see how it's gonna be. Not that they are taking this approach as game as a service.
I'll be curious to see how the industry moves forward with that. Because there's a lot of them. A lot of games are going that direction. Because there is money to be made there. But will they succeed at making those games good on release? Remains to be seen.
And that's a good point JD made as well, because Outriders was supposed to be a game as a service.
I was just getting ready to mention that.
Marvel is supposed to be a game as a service. Marvel's success has only been a hit when it became a free-to-play, a free weekend game. That was when the game thrived. Otherwise, yeah.
I mean, we can't really what games are a hit and what games aren't. It's crazy to try to figure out what makes them a hit. I was reading an article, gas station simulators outselling that was a Deathloop on Steam.
Steam right now.
Two very different games. Two very different games. And you've got a simulator game that's doing fairly well compared to. I don't know much about Deathloop, but it's not my forte. But I mean, come on now. I mean, it doesn't surprise me if you get to simulate your own run your own gas station. That's outselling everything and made it in the top 100.
How the hell we get to the gas station?
Well, you left. Well, you thought that's where you were headed to.
No, I had to go knock my son out.
Can't say that on live TV. Shush.
The glitches and breaking the game's not a priority. Sure, it's annoying, but the game functions. That's how studio deals with bugs. Every game without bugs comes to priority.
Right. Yeah. It's bugs, but then it's just like, man, this game
is Outrider.
It's broken. It's not finished. I'd rather, and like Link is right. Like I'd rather them push back
for
and
Spider-Man
delay the
until
game.
2023.
Look, man, I'll wait till it's Spider-Man Game of the Year 2024.
Spider-Man's coming 2023. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'd rather that be pushed back versus coming out broken. Like that's me personally. Everybody's different, but you know,
I mean, I'm the same.
I don't
agree
like
with
to pay to fix the game. Like I'm paying you to fix. Like you selling me this game. You want to give me $60, $100 ultimate DLC package. I buy the $100 package. Then you want me to buy DLC, virtual currency, and all this stuff, and you're not even like and I'm getting the game in pieces. I'm getting the game in patches, and
that's how they make their money, though. You got to buy the DLC.
Top sellers right now.
Look at the game that Eddie has.
Oceancraft Alchemist Simulator. New
the first game that Eddie owns in the list.
World War Z, Deathloop.
Man, you own a lot of games.
Simulator. Friday on my stream. Come on, guys, on YouTube channel after 9 p.m.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be owning a gas station, filling gas.
I looked at the description of that game, and it almost sounds like what's the name of the game again? That you inherit a farm and
Farm Simulator.
Something?
Is it? Are you thinking Farm Simulator?
Farm Simulator. Farm Simulator.
Wait a minute. Hold on. They done sold me. They got TPs, y'all. There's TPs in the game.
Let me get my big gold puck real quick.
It almost reminds me of Stardew Valley, but with a gas station.
Yo, this is insane.
Oh, I thought someone was going to throw that tire at that person running away.
Tire, man?
Yo, this reminds me of Final Fantasy 15.
What the hell?
Moments.
They done lost me with the UFO, man. Oh, hey, look.
It's what the hell they doing with me in the game?
It's your choice whether you get it or not.
What the hell's he doing?
That just comes down to you if you want to deal with the product.
Oh man.
Yeah. I've seen some hilarious clips of this gas.
Man, Uncle Joe ain't supposed to be out of prison yet. What the hell's he doing on the cover of a video game?
Yo, that looked like Final Fantasy 15, man. Like they took yo, you filling up your car in Final Fantasy 15?
Even
I don't know why I'm getting some.
Do you get that girl with her Texan accent?
Yeah, you get that girl with the Texan accent.
Go get the GIMP vibes in this game, man. Go get the.
They're gonna have a hot girl from Texas. She gonna. You gotta play basketball. Come on, Ray, man. We about to hoop, man.
Bro, what the hell?
Even UFOs have to refuel.
Man, this is
Cindy. That's what I was thinking about.
We make fun of it or knock it or whatever, but the thing is,
Cindy,
catch on. They catch on, and people play this stuff. I mean, you got what this
Lawnmower
one? This
Simulator.
Yeah, I played that one. That looked nice. I played the demo of it. They've got simulator games for everything. The PC Builder Simulator, and that's a pretty big one. I've seen people stream that. Like I said, I mean, you've got
all available on GM.
I'm waiting for the bathroom simulator. Is going to be the next one.
Simulator.
Before we even played LOL.
That's bedroom simulator, man.
Like Link said, Battlefield 2042 is dropping with no single player, and I don't see people complaining about that. LOL. Yeah, that is a curious one. They ripped out the single player campaign. It's only PvP.
Because they're going to make the single
play Battlefield for single player though.
Single player is going to be a paid download DLC. You're going to have to buy it if you want it.
Simulator, power washing.
There's a simulator for everything, apparently.
There's a simulator.
Yeah, there's a simulator for a simulator.
You can. I mean, they got a PlayStation 5 simulator. You can buy that on Steam, so you can.
Right, exactly, man. Who playing the campaign of Battlefield?
I played the campaign. I love those stories.
I did.
I love those stories.
Like that. Battlefield, like Call of Duty. I used to buy Call of Duty. I only bought it for the campaign because I cannot stand playing online. mostly because I die within seconds every time, so it got pointless.
Podcast later.
Got a Vet Simulator coming out too.
It's not Activision Blizzard. For real.
That's some good ones.
Right.
Yeah, there is one PC building simulator.
Yes,
Yeah, 4 and 5 meg. Yeah, I had 4 and 5. Only did multiplayer.
So because I'm not gonna be around with you guys, I believe the next weeks, I gotta ask you guys: is it too early, or you guys already have an idea what could be a game of the year?
Ooh, man!
So you got to go way back and think of.
And don't throw me that shit of Cyberpunk, because it was not that last year, but
Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA 5 gets some more awards, right?
No, I don't know. That's a tough one.
Would you throw Village in there?
As game of the year, I'm not sure. It could probably get a on the genre
horror.
From
No.
what I heard, because apparently Kina is really excellent. The graphics are amazing, and the game is really well designed. Given that it's the studio's first game, indie studio bringing their first game ever, and its release, and has such a success, that is points for game of the year. So I haven't tried it yet, but those are points that are scored in for game of the year. When it's your first game, your small studio, they like to see that. And there is always that political.
PlayStation is always going to be a PlayStation exclusive.
There you go, Ray. I was just like,
I mean, it's gonna look. PlayStation.
How many game awards?
Here's the briefcase of money. Here you go.
I think Kenya is going to get a lot of indie darling awards. I don't think it's going to be like a game of the year category, but I definitely think like Ratchet and Clank is definitely Rift Apart is definitely in the game of the year category.
100%. And Psychonaut 2, which is kind of close, but Xbox side.
And he's like, hell no.
I try to admit I really enjoy it.
I mean, I like it, but I don't think I liked it, but I'm not going to give it game of the year.
Yeah. I would.
I think it'll be in the talks, but it won't win.
So you think nominated?
It might be nominated as.
It is very popular, Eddie. It is very popular game.
But is it game of? Yeah, I don't think it's game of the year like caliber. Like Metroid Dread might pop up in there, depending on how well that
Hades is a very good one.
Hey, but that's
Hades
already
won game of the year.
It did win.
It got awards. It got awards.
It got awarded. I mean, what else dropped this
Heard
year?
a lot about It Takes Two. I never tried it. Heard excellent things about it.
Tales of Arise. I heard a lot of great things about.
Yeah, that's a
F-Loop. Returnal. PlayStation exclusive equals games of the year.
Yeah, that ain't get no game of the year. That'll get something, but it ain't. Nah.
So Ray, I know you have not played yet, and it's a game that will come. But do you think Far Cry is a material for?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a Ubisoft is going to be a publisher that's going to be to reckon with, because they're consistent. And so yeah, and they still, dude. I can't talk about it, but I've done alphas on other games that are going to be coming out, and they're a force to be reckoned with. But and not just game of the year, but just in different genres that I think they can win in. But I don't know. I can tell you what's going to be MMO of the year.
Has the MMO ever won Game of the Year?
Not that I know of.
Nah, man.
I mean, but Final Fantasy 14 is dropping a new expansion, so they got that to compete with New World.
Yeah, but we're talking expansion. But as a new release, was it ever considered like World of Warcraft when it came out? It was a huge success right off the bat.
Yes.
Do you remember if it was in the talks for Game of the Year, even nominated?
Oh shit! You know what? We forgot, guys. You know, Diablo's dropping something.
Oh, 2 remastered, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be even nominated though.
They have a contest right now on Twitter. Show something that show something Diablo a Diablo possession that you really loved, and I sent a picture of a little boy. I said, "My son, Diablo, the devil."
Stupid.
I'm serious.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, yo, man.
I thought she was actually going somewhere for a minute.
FIFA 15 won 2020.
Final Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy 14 won 2020. See, there you go. Final Fantasy 14, Final Fantasy 7 remake integrate, which was dope, but that's like DLC. Ghost of Tsushima, but that's DLC.
Damn you, COVID! You messed up a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, I think it's just really going to be Ratchet and Clank, man. Like riff apart, because that's really solid. That's really like the next gen, whatever, top of the line, like hitting all the points, as far as like game of the year caliber.
Oh, Maker of Chaos 12 says, I think definitely based on critic reviews.
Yeah, they probably got paid.
I mean, dude, when Sekiro, when that won Game of the Year, I was like, what?
Yeah.
And there was Control. There was oh my god, what else? There was like a lot of really good games, and that one, The Last of Us 2 won, despite having, I don't know, man. Controversy.
Controversy sells.
Yeah, Flight Simulator for Xbox.
I don't think it could get nominated because that was already out on PC.
Yeah.
How many people still playing Flight Simulator? Nah,
man, that ain't happening.
They shifted over to Prison Simulator.
There was a lot of capping going on for Flight Simulator for a minute. Oh man, who you got, Eddie? Did you say who you got for Game of the Year?
No, and I think Ratchet and Clank is going to be there on the discussions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of games coming out, but there's a lot of games that have been delayed.
Yeah.
I'm looking 2022 is going to be an awesome year of gaming, because you have oh my god, what is that game everybody's talking about? It's
Starfield.
Well, there's The Forsaken. There's what's the the Ring?
Spoken?
No,
Elden Ring.
Yeah,
Elden Ring. When is that coming out, man? That's 2024, right?
No,
2022.
No, that's coming out 2022.
Yep.
Oh man.
At this rate, nothing could be nominated as it's all DLCs and upgrades. PlayStation is putting a lot of DLC and upgrades out there.
Yeah, that's what we said. Only Ratchet is the only one, man. That's the only complete like game.
Psychonaut 2 hitting the high at 91 on Metacritics, with Deathloop at 89.
What's Ratchet and Clank sitting at? on Metacritic?
Things like 89.
88, 89. Elder Scrolls 6 should be out by 2030.
Look, next year we got freaking like you said, freaking we got New World, got you got Elden Ring, you got Horizon Forbidden Rest, you got
They got what's it, Lost Ark.
I mean, next year is just gonna be crazy, man. Like, and even probably God of War Ragnarok, if I'm being honest, will probably hit next year.
Boy.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, Rift Apart is 88.
You said it's 88?
Yeah. Elder Scrolls 6 should be out by 2030.
That's more like Grand Theft Auto 6.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out next year for next gen. There you go.
Looking forward to Arkham Knights and Hogwarts game.
Heck no, I'm looking forward to buying Grand Theft Auto again. How many people can say that? I bought it again, guys.
And they get with God of War 2, Elden Ring, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Starfield is one I'm 2022.
Yeah,
that's one I'm really curious to see.
You got Rainbow. You got Extraction coming out in January 2022. And that one's got full. That one will have, when it comes out, it'll have full cross play with across everything and cross progression across all platforms.
Also comes with Vet Rage, right?
Yeah, that's included for free.
But those games, they never give it a game of the year. It's always something
single player.
That's because I push a button and it kills it. I have that power.
Games that are very community driven are rarely game of the year. It's more story games like narratives games.
Yep.
That go game of the year.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll never.
How's Judgment? I heard Judgment was good. I don't know if it's game of the year category. I mean, I'm hearing great things about Judgment.
I've played it. I haven't finished it. I loved it, but it's gonna be the new game, Lost Judgment, that is gonna come out, and it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm not sure if it's game of the year caliber, but it's a good game. I had a really, really good time playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. That's why. That's because of that, and because it was like $11 sale, I got Judgment on Stadia.
Nice.
Man, the chat tonight is really anti-vet. What the hell?
Guys, I'm really, really sorry, chat, but I gotta go as well.
Yeah, I was gonna wrap it up unless anyone has anything to bring up. I think we're gonna wrap up the show now.
Nope.
Excellent. So, Eddie, where can we find you?
Yes. So tomorrow at after 9, I'm gonna be streaming GFN Thursdays every Thursday starting tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be Kina, and then on Friday I'm gonna be filling up your gas. So stop by on chat, leave your tip, and then I'll fill up your gas. Thank you.
Always on YouTube or
always on YouTube at youtube.com/EddiePlayer1.
Excellent. And Ray, where can we find you?
You know what? Let's see. I think the next time I'll be streaming is probably Saturday night on Ray 3473. I'll be doing some Red Dead Online, the Bounty Boys, me and my best friend Kevin. And then let's see. Don't know what I'm gonna do for Sunday. It might be a xCloud game. I know they got some new games that came out. So I post on Twitter what I'm doing. And then guys, just catch me on Rock Reveal, Cloud Nation, and Retro Rewind.
Awesome. JD?
Yep, you can catch me at JD3MXP on all gaming platforms. Doesn't matter what it is. You can catch me there. Send me an invite. We'll link up. We'll play. Have some fun playing some games. You can catch me this weekend. I'll probably be streaming. We might do some more Knockout City with Kiefer and DrSpaceman this weekend. And then I might just like stream some Deathloop over the weekend and get everybody's thoughts on that. Y'all can come check that out. But yeah, YouTube, Twitch, check me out. I'm on Twitter.
Awesome. Vet?
You guys can find me Vet Cloud Gaming on YouTube. I know I'll be doing. I've got one game that I will be just broadcasting what I'll be playing tomorrow, but it won't be until after like 9 a.m. At some point this week I'll be doing a first look at Kenya, whatever the hell it's called. I'll do my first look at that one.
Whoa. Dude, I thought you fell. What the hell was that?
I got a freaking. It's that vet rage taking over. The chat has invoked the vet rage. But no, I'll be doing those two games. I don't know what else I got on the docket. I can't focus on any game. There's too many to choose from with GeForce now. So it'll be something on the platform. There's like I got 1,000 games to choose from, so it's always gonna be something different every day.
Awesome. And as for me, if all goes well, tomorrow morning I'll be streaming a bit of Kina on GFN on Twitch. Other than that, I've got the regular Sunday evening stream. Should be pretty busy this week. I might touch a little bit of Halo Infinite, the technical beta that it's over the weekend. And as of Tuesday next week, I'll be playing a bunch of New World. So you should look at that on my Twitch channel. So Eddie, Player One, thank you very much for coming today. And welcome back to start doing some content again. I'm really excited to see you loose again, making a bunch of fun stuff. So thank you very much for coming to our episode this week. On this, your mic is muted. I unmuted you.
Awesome. Yeah, no, I was just saying thank you guys for the invite. It was really nice seeing you all and hanging out tonight and talking video games.
Same here, man. Always a pleasure.
Guys, this is a legend. He's given his blood, sweat, and tears to this community, and love him for that. So don't you guys ever forget. Don't ever forget Eddie Player One. And this man's done a lot.
Awesome. Thank you, Ray. Thanks, guys. Thank you, chat.
Thank you very much. Say goodbye.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right.